the previous video, we looked at play, the beginnings of playway method, principles of the method, and looked at how environment can be tweaked to incorporate playway to develop reading skills in children. In this video, we'll be looking at the facilitator, readiness skills required for developing reading in children and pre-reading skills that the child must attain to. Playway method proposed that play need to be the focal point in learning and teaching. Facilitator plays a vital role in developing the transactions of the classroom through play. And the role of the facilitator is crucial in motivating and stimulating children to learn through play. Learning outcomes. At the end of the module, you will be able to understand the role of facilitator in promoting and enhancing reading skills in children, comprehend the process of acquiring reading skills in children. Facilitator's role. During preschool years, there is an increase in vocabulary of children, and this increase develops even more when children interacts with peers and adults. In playway method, an adult in the center is responsible to facilitate to children the joy of learning in a playful manner. Facilitators in the playway method should support children's learning by motivating, building curiosity, questioning, and allowing children to explore and experiment varied possibilities. Language development is crucial during these years. Reading skills are always coined with pre-reading skills that the children are involved in. Adults in the environment can facilitate pre-reading skills by engaging children in conversations, asking questions, introducing new and unfamiliar words, etc. Hence, as adults in the environment, these needs should be addressed and facilitated in the context of play when natural drive to learn new skills are amplified and is relevant to the interest of the child. Children should be readers for life and not just readers in the school or reader for a period. Hence, facilitator of the center can give clear expectations for children to achieve certain skills. The habits that can be developed in a child can be being a strong reader, reading daily, discussing about books and the materials that they have read, and attempting to read different prints available in the environment. Key points facilitators should remember while promoting reading skills in children. Ask open-ended questions. Which was your favorite character in the story and why? That leads to observing and reporting. Wonder what's happening while narrating a story, encouraging curiosity. How might he be feeling? Exploring feelings and being empathetic. What is he going to do next? Predicting. Can you think of a different story with the same characters? Creativity. Can you retell the story? Summarizing. Responding appropriately. Respond to children's thinking and responses with praise and encouragement, which will motivate them to express their ideas. Responses like, "Wow, you know a lot about plants. That's a very nice story that you have created. You are really good at reading and you're also paying attention on punctuation," helping children complete their conversation. New language is always challenging. When children are learning to master the language, they tend to make errors. Facilitators can help them by giving them cues, correcting their errors, and at the same time encouraging them. For example, yes, it is a horse. It is also called a mare. Playway method in supporting readiness skills. Playway method is all about providing ample amount of independence to children. The independence provided to children are windows of opportunity which offer to them the success in the skill that they are mastering. Play as a natural drive is essential for development as it contributes to the physical, cognitive, social and emotional well-being. Play also contributes to the other aspects of development such as vocabulary, imagination, creativity, and it also enhances the development of self. These developments can be exhibited only if the opportunities for play are provided adequately for children. The terms readiness and play are two complex concepts that can be defined and used in various ways. The term school readiness consists of 5 dimensions, namely cognition, physical development and well-being, language, social and emotional well-being. For children to be successful independent readers, they should be exposed to an array of pre-reading activities which will help them be proficient at skills. These pre-reading activities can be designed to fit the needs, patterns and development of children. In playway method, when children are doing by themselves and learning to master a skill, they learn to problem solve, develop resilience and become resourceful at helping themselves and others facing similar problems. For reading skills, children should be exposed to an environment which is rich in talk and print, which will help them achieve pre-reading as well as reading skills. Reading skills, pre-reading activities. Playway method is a child-centered approach where the child acquires knowledge and experiences of the world outside through play. It is a child-directed learning process. Pre-reading activities are the skills required for literacy. In playway method, though it may look like child is playing, he or she is organizing their thought processes and vocabulary to work together for a skill called reading. Many activities can be conducted to trigger the reading skills in children. Shared reading. Shared reading is an interactive reading experience that occurs between an adult and a child. In shared reading, children observe how the reader reads a book and explores the joy of reading. Though the adult reads the book, children are involved in the reading experience by developing a sense of excitement, commitment, encouragement, confidence, and satisfaction. This activity enables children to listen, will teach explicit reading skills, and strategies will enhance children to deepen their vocabulary and expose children to varied genres of books. Story time. Narrating a story to children is the best way to grab their attention to learn what an adult intends to teach. Using new words in the story and stressing upon the word couple of times would help them to master the word as well as teach them the use of the word. Stories with repetitive phrases can be used to teach a phrase and the use of it in their everyday conversations. Examples of the books with repetitive phrases are The Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss. Brown Bear, What Do You See? Bill Martin Jr. and Eric Carle. Bear on a Bike, Stella Blackstone. Are You My Mother? P.D. Eastman. These are the examples of different books with repetitive phrases that can be introduced in the learning environment to teach children new words, phrases, and the use of it. Phonics refers to associating the letter or a group of letters to the sound that they represent. 42 letter sounds are there in English language. These sounds connect the letters to form a word. Phonics improves children's capability to recognize words and phrases, which will in turn help them in reading. To learn to use phonics, children need to listen to sounds and comprehend it. For this, children can be taught rhymes, songs, stories related to letters and letter sounds. Once the letter sounds are taught to children, it needs to be reinforced. The reinforcing of the sounds can be done by conducting activities and games for children related to phonics. Singing rhymes or songs. Songs and rhymes are vital in vocabulary development because they allow children to listen to the vocabulary in a fun way. Songs and rhymes grab the attention of children as it rhymes and has a catchy tune. While teaching a rhyme or a song, children can be taught to do actions of the rhyme. This will enhance their interest and will motivate them to recite the rhyme or song. Acting out characters. Facilitator can narrate a story to children and ask them to act out their favorite character. While acting out their character, children should be told to deliver dialogues of the character that they have selected. This session can be concluded by saying that facilitator's role can be crucial in providing for the playway method in children. Children should acquire pre-reading skills to develop the skill of reading and to enjoy the skill.